Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Capture the objective.
Check this out.
Taking down. I'm on their top. Be right back. See you later.
The objective is now active.
Barrier activated. Maximum charge. I am on fire. Double. Look mine. Физкульт, привет. Hello.
Hey. 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 Time to raise my ATM.
Translocating. Физкульт, привет. Don't mind me.
Down for the count.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Apagando las vidas.
Maybe I worry.
Hey. Hey. Nothing to it.
Привет. Shot. Let's get started. I'm out of here.
My ultimate is
I might need this later.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
Enemies detected.
See you later. Огонь по готовности.
Gotcha. Online.
I'm on a roll.
Best head of the hills. I'm on fire.
Shot.
Hey. 안녕. Hey. Hey. Come on, try me.
Shots fired. They're mine. You're powered up. Get in there.
No one's gonna stop me. Bombs away. Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Score 0-1. Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Round two. Capture the objective.
I
Keep out of my way. Hello? Shot. Hello.
Taking off.
Be right back. The power of
I'm gonna
destruction.
shoot you down. Time to raise my APM. Much better damage. Speed activated.
Double. Enemy in my sight. Shot.
Surrender to my will.
Now, hold on.
Team kill.
Hello there.
on.
ده هيكون مؤلم.
Apagando las luces. Overtime.
This will improve your condition.
Boosters engaged.
Fala tu.
Forward shield.
I require assistance. It is only to be expected. Swiftly.
See you later.
Boosters engaged. I'll show them.
I'm on fire.
Double
Touch me and you'll get burned.
team kill.
날라간다. Boosters engaged.
Gale the Mahal.
It's high noon. Let them up.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Get behind.
On the objective.
All better.
Victory. Play of the game.
Yeah! Taking heavy fire. Wait for it.
Triple kill. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Tracer here.
Forgot some me.
Time to raise my ATM. Mounting power to forward shield.
Observe the barrier. Don't move.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
That's it.
Jag tar hand om dig.
Barrier is unstable. My barrier is destroyed. Barrier is unstable. Barrier fracturing.
Anyone else?
Double kill.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Smoke him out of there. Hey. Alla till mig! Come on. Get in there, Bob.
Bang. What is that melody?
Pass into the iris.
There we are.
Observe the barrier.
Hey.
Tja. Bättre så.
Get the payload open.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Bailing out.
Stay on.
Lifting off. That's how you do it. Finishing them off. Healing boost. Hello.
60 seconds remaining.
Time to read my ATM. Game on. Defensive pictures activated.
Hello.
10 seconds remaining. Round 1 complete. Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Fire in the hole!
Enemies now over.
Here it comes!
Double
Routing power to forward barrier.
I'm on the objective. Come join me.
double
Justice!
Reigns alive on the objective.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Suiting up. She's on fire for this.
Triple kill.
I'm back in sight.
Hello, hello.
Taking on.
Boy. Hi.
Objective.
Needs more seasoning.
Clear in the area. Nice down. My ultimate is ready. Let's work together.
Cease your resistance.
Time to be.
From above.
I'm gonna shoot you down.
Who's got the hot hand? Opportunity's ransom! Siege for Keep them coming. Oh, look like you need some healing.
Nothing's gonna stop. Hey.
Easy.
Forward barrier.
Let them up.
Do something!
Just getting started.
Reach in, girl. Follow through.
Double kill. The payload has reached
I'm on
the chip.
fire. Not really.
I am loving this.
Good job, team. Let's keep it going.
Time to raise my APM.
Double. Quadruple kill.
Get inside.
Defense matrix activated. Time to raise my APM.
Hey, be reasonable.
Step right.
动手，不洗澡，动手，不洗澡。
Let them up.
I'm on the payload and moving.
这样可以挡住他们。
The payload is approaching its destination. Victory! Play of the game.
what's up, League? Okay, all right. Yo, what's up,
We
League
already
Zero?
messed it up.
Wait, can
Oh
we?
my-
Can we pause the game in a couple seconds more?
Just pretend it didn't happen. Let's go again. Go again.
Yo, what's up, League Zero? It's me, Cough Drop, with my buddy, the Joker. Today, we're gonna be
That's not
casting.
my name.
We're gonna be casting Melbourne versus Meerkats.
It's
Yeah.
currently 2-0 in the favor of Meerkats.
Is that fact? Are both? Can I type where both sides are, or will that piss them off?
That'll piss them off, but I think do it anyway.
My antivirus just failed. What the fuck? That was the first thing I received a DM from SBT. This shit's crazy. So how's this game been going, the Joker?
It's 2-0. Favor Meerkats. Very strong, just team overall.
All right.
Especially in the head-to-head here. Both teams have very good players, but it just kind of seems like Meerkats have the edge. You know,
Interesting.
that's just. I haven't watched the game. But that's just my take.
What's your take, huh? Interesting. Interesting.
I'm saying Prod R.
When is the bot? Yo, don't respond to that question. From what I saw in Eichenwald, it seems like everyone on Melbourne just like really wants to individually carry. Like they'll be split a lot, trying to take the 1v1s while the rest of their team gets bulldozed. So Meerkats plays together like a tight family.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I mean, the carry potential of Reborn and Central on date here is very, very high, right? They can do a lot together. They are very flexible together. They cover most of the heroes, right? They can, and both.
Central and Reborn are both hyperflex, like hitscan players practically.
Yeah, and just the individual skill from both of them is very, very like decisive. It'll help make those fights more decisive, right? A very strong main tank in Sam, obviously.
Sam is incredibly solid, and then they have a 3.9 off tank.
What?
And then they have a Ducks on the flex support, which honestly I was kind of suspicious of preseason, but he's honestly grown in such a beautiful flower, like a sakura plant from the great Japanese Pyrenees Mountains.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
And then Tyranitar, he's like a
Fox.
dinosaur.
Why did Wi-Fi say just FF?
Just FF?
That's really messed up of him to say.
Huh. What does EEER mean?
Who knows? Some kind of code, maybe?
Exceptional emergency radiation.
No.
Why would it be that way?
Why is Box referring to themselves in third person?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
okay. Now Box is in, apparently. Oh, and Box is out again.
Where is Stratocaster, bro?
I have no idea. They left the game like a while ago.
You're getting Caden to ring. Don't forget, Meerkats has to accept.
Meerkats have to accept. The Meerkats have accepted.
We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game.
No.
It's time. Let's get ready to rumble!
I've been sitting here with my fanny pack for the past 12 minutes, just waiting, and we're finally going in.
Yeah, my tummy's been getting a little putty.
Your tummy been rumbling?
Yeah, my tummy's been rumbling. I ain't even
Well.
wake up and have breakfast today. I woke up and the first thing on my mind was I need to entertain the people.
The people of League Zero.
Honestly,
Ready
I hope
Looks
I don't
like
have a single
a-
cringe moment up here.
A ball sig coming out from Meerkats. A very strong comp at holding space. A lot of poke coming out from that Zenyatta and Ashe, while it looks like... Who's the other team? Melbourne? Oh, yeah.
Attackers
Yeah.
incoming in
The Midnights
30
here
seconds.
are opting for a Baldiva instead of the Balsig. Sig's very good at holding that space, but on the attack, it's going to be a bit difficult. Maybe they want to anchor that Sigma on cart, but it's
He
just going to
does seem a
be...
bit like an interesting choice to me.
Mhm.
In general.
We'll see if they swap to Diva, but since they're on the Ashe, I'm assuming they're staying on the Sig.
Alright, here we go. Melbourne's opportunity to start a reverse sweep begins right now.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Epic Shock already scouted out.
It just seems like Sam is waiting for a prod. Reborn and Sam on the off angle, currently looking for an opportunity to push in. While Melbourne, they have their support core and creep core rotate to high ground. It just seems like poke and prod right now. They're just trying to get the objective to a nice place while simultaneously holding high ground. Seems like there might be an engage here. No. Epic Shot goes in, but with great failure. His whip shot wasn't exactly the perfect opportunity. They do a pile drive, but still just poking and prodding right now. There's no actual fight going on yet. We're still waiting for a pick. Wait, Michael goes off a high ground. It seems like they're gonna go in. No. They're still just looking on point. And Sam goes down first. That's actually a huge pick. Wait, but they trade back the mech. It seems this fight is still going on. Knock gets two now. Down Tracer and Ball. They have to back up. There's no way for them to go in. Swifter goes down and gets a nice late pick on Michael too. This is a great first fight for Melbourne.
Seems like both teams were just very scared to engage there, but Meerkat's getting all the space they wanted with that Sigma. Already a late pick, but Meerkat's getting all the space they want to work with.
Okay, Reborn and Date just showing why they're the most valuable DPS line in this league. They go down and get two picks off the bat, forcing the support core to back up. They have to get out alive or else this fight is good and dusted. Seem to get out. With a late pick off of Epishock. I'm not sure if they're able to recontest. And now they're pushing in on the core. They didn't back up fast enough. This is actually disaster. This is actually disaster for Melbourne. They have to back up completely. I'm not even sure if they're able to contest.
Melbourne kind of in an awkward position there, letting their Ball and Tracer just kind of walk into them.
The payload has
And the rest of the core getting the high ground for free there. Just results in a one fight for Meerkats.
Absolutely. Now Meerkats are gonna push at it. Sam. Sam. Oh, nice eat by. Yeah, that was nice eat in general. I'm just hoping Meerkats just backs up as soon as possible. But Melbourne is pushing their advantage. Oh my god, they forced the transfer from Dugs. That is an ult you're gonna want back. And a fucking Bob! Oh, yikes. At least it forces out a trans from DOS for some reason, but still, that was a bit of a
seems
from Meerkats.
seems like a wasted trance there. It seems like Meerkats just kind of tried to take space way too early there when their Wrecking Ball wasn't ready because he just got, you know, gunned down.
Instantly a pick from Date. They are already re-engaging. They have to
Fast
back up now. They
re-engage.
have to just hold this high ground for as long as possible. This is still winnable with the rally. As long as they're going in, they can fight on point. They're taking a brawl. Sig down. Ash down. Alright, this seems like a win fight, but it's still possible for a clutch to happen as Reborn gets a fucking pulse bomb on Hayden. Now it's a close fight. 4v4 on stairs. Dux goes down, Tyranitar goes down. That should be it for Meerkat, but we've seen more clutches from them before. Reborn trying to go in for the 1v1 and it gets not. Seems like they're disengaging. Sam, beg to God that he doesn't feed. Alright, it's fine. Just a simple neutral now. They're waiting and poking and prodding right now.
Dux and Tyranitar were in a very awkward position there, forcing their team to stay in the engagement if they wanted any healing at all.
Definitely. And Sig is going in with the Flux right now. Gets one, doesn't really get value. They trade the balls. Swift just gets a massive plus one to the Ducks. That's a great trade. And now they can just go in and go into the brawl phase. As long as Brig walks in with Kree, this should be a free fight. But Dave gets a massive pick on the Zen. Hayden goes in, gets a pick on the Michael. Not goes in, gets a pick on the Tyranitar. This is a one fight for Melbourne.
Seems like the Meerkats really should be on that D.Va here. They need that peel, they need that extra just DM there in those mid-fights, because that's when a lot of this damage is coming in, resulting in just kills on, be it Sam, be it maybe even Reborn or Date going down early. They also need their backline to actually be set up in these valuable positions, when right now they're just kind of standing wherever they'd like to.
It just seems like the same story every time. Melbourne knows how to go into the brawl phase as fast as possible in order to capitalize on picks. Watches Hayden walks forward right now. Swifters, oh, bad early pick for Melbourne, but they trade with the Kree. This is still a one fight, hypothetically, knowing how they handle the brawl phase, but Hayden goes down. That's a core piece for Melbourne. Instantly, back trading back and forth. It just never seems to end. Now Meerkat has the advantage. As they're pushing it forward, they have space capitalized upon. And we just wait for another pick to come through. Not as on point. Oh, that is not a good place to be, not.
Meerkats right now really have no one to anchor on point. It's gonna cost them a lot of progress.
Oh my god, they're pushing into rally? 8, both mines used on point. Dawes is forced to use trans. They have both support ults up though, so there is an opportunity to push as long as they get rid of these resources. Sam is in. He's trying to get a pick, but it seems like he's falling low. Hayden gets picked off by... That could be the opening pick that fucking Meerkats needs. Now Date opens with the High Noon. Gets a pick on the Zen. Mech goes down to Date as well. Date's popping off right now. Wait. This is still losable for Meerkats. You just have to wait for a pick. It seems like they're backing up.
Meerkats end up losing that fight. It seems like they just don't have that valuable positioning and just try to walk in, try to force that kind of brawl phase with their Sigma. But in the end, it's going to cost them this fight. They're all just kind of standing out in the middle while Epic Shock and Swifters are able to just get picks.
30 seconds remaining.
Absolutely. And that late pick on Date definitely is going to cost Meerkats some time. They're going to have either the ball or Tracer touch this. But they do have the Rally. And Rally seems to be quite the immortal ult in these neutral fights. So, if they're able to engage nice enough, get a pick perhaps, that would be massive for Meerkats. Sam just needs to stay alive. Massive Sig ult. Gets down 2, 3 picks off the bat, 4 picks. This is it. This is it. They're capturing second point.
Yeah, that Sig ult really won them that fight. Just early coming in, cleanup coming in from Day, and in the end, that's what won them the fight. The Sig getting that value that they wanted from it.
Definitely. And I will say, while Meerkats has definitely been choking all these neutral fights, that seem to be easy wins based off the fact that the DPS are just getting early picks. The brawl phase from Melbourne has really just cost so many fights for Meerkats. And as long as they don't feed, they should hypothetically be able to take this third point easy. It's really just up to this fight. Epic Shock going on the point, trying to stall as much time as possible, at least for now. Tanks and Brig walking forward. They're just looking for an opportunity to push in, but it doesn't seem like they're really just taking it. And Hayden goes down with the first pick. Massive pick off the bat. 2 down, 3 down. Wait, but they trade with Date. That's a good trade. As long as they're able to capitalize on that, maybe perhaps back up. But no, it's too late. The mech is out. It's instantly out of the fight.
The massive pincer coming in from the Meerkats there, just pincering the backline of Melbourne there. Right where they don't want to be, leading to them just getting squished by the Sigma, by the Wrecking Ball, the Tracer.
And Melbourne is just split pushing in. They're staggering hard. It doesn't seem like this fight is even close to winnable as of right now. But Sam does go down. Day goes down. Maybe I just cast a curse at this. They have a high noon up. As long as they're able to protect the creed, this should be a winnable fight. As I saying that, Tracer comes back in. But Meerkat is forced to use resources. No recall currently. It's down to overtime. Signal being used. This has to be massive. They have to get them off the point. Three up right now.
It's massive.
As they go down. Wait, but mine goes on the point. All resources being used for Melbourne. It's not possible to invest much more into this fight.
Oh,
as Date gets 3 picks. It's actually massive. There's no way for Melbourne to get back on the point.
Oh, that was clean from Date.
They say that, Meerkat's able to clutch that out for now. As it's looking dire for them. They just managed to squeeze in 2 picks.
You can see Reborn and Date really just get this value mid-fight when there's pure chaos. Their mechanical skill really just shows. They're able to get these kills. They're able to just force the enemy team into these really weird positions where they're not able to do their jobs because they're so scared of the pressure from the DPS. Sam and Reborn have been engaging together quite well, forcing just so many resources out pre-fight. Make space for Date. Make space for Reborn on his own. If they're just playing this really aggressive style.
It just seems so good for Melbourne on that second point. They had brawl opportunities and they were getting the picks, but just the clutch potential from the DPS line of Meerkats alone, along with the tank presence, has made for an insanely deadly combo. It's almost impossible to push through them.
We can see the Sombra Echo coming out from Melbourne here. A really aggressive composition, while we have the Sig and Ash coming out from the Meerkats. This defensive comp, the Sigma, again, really good at holding that space, especially with the Ash. It's going to be interesting to see the kill boxes that they set up here. But the super aggressive comp coming out from Melbourne here. I want to see how they utilize that Sombra against the Sigma.
With the Sombra now, they should be able to capitalize off support picks a lot faster, don't you say? But it'll really just come down to this fight.
Adjusting angle of attack for the payload.
But it's fine. Right now we're just stuck in the neutral.
Sam and 4 in kind of a passive position.
Definitely. Epic Shock is going all the way around, trying to look for a massive boot perhaps onto the tank line of Meerkats. But it's all just rotation right now. We're just waiting for an opportunity for the fight to begin, but Swifters is forced to use resources. He's almost picked off by Reborn alone. Right now, Sam just trying to get out alive. Simple neutral fight. Just waiting for an opportunity to go in. The Epic Shock feeds. That's actually a massive pick for Meerkats. If they push it on that advantage, this could be disastrous for Melbourne. As they're going in, wait, Tyranitar goes off the map as Assassin Bolt. What a massive pick. Oh, but it's too late. They've already pushed the advantage. All that they need to do now is just clear pick. Wait! These trades are actually huge for Melbourne. If they're able to regroup fast enough, they might be able to push the point in more meters, almost all the way to the second point. And we're seeing that right now. Instantly.
The initial engage from Sam there was amazing. Waiting for that Sombra to actually be distracted until he engaged was perfect. Let him get that value from that initial engagement with Reborn while not getting hacked. And just let them win that fight really easily. Oh, Date's picked off early though.
Now Sigma on the Epic Shock. He goes down. They're falling low, but this fight is still winnable. Everyone is in position to get a pick here. Reborn behind though. He might be able to get a massive pick. Oh, but he goes down to Knot. And down goes Sam as well. The front line that we've been praising all day just seemed to have fed. And now, Meerkats are forced to back up. They're holding down on this choke right next to the second point capture.
That Sigma is very good at holding space, but just the overwhelming pressure from Melbourne.
And a C9.
And a C9.
Yikes. 3 yikes. 3 yikes for Meerkats, I think.
Just yikes, C9. Yikes. That's all 3. That wasn't funny. The Sigma just so good. Oh my, EMP.
That means that EMP is massive. They just need to go in on that. Great pick off of Michael. Duck should be killable, but they aren't pushing it hard enough. There's just no commitment from Melbourne, but this fight is still happening. Tyranitar gets 2 picks. Finally showing his value for this team. And Date cleans up the rest.
That Echo really the only one getting value in those chaotic mid-fights. Melbourne aren't playing organized enough to get that value from the Sombra.
this fight is still happening. It just seems so sloppy. What is going on right now?
Michael swaps over to the Diva there, just getting overwhelmed on the Sigma. Honestly, just the overwhelming pressure coming in from that backline and this Umbra was a lot for the Sigma to handle. So I see the swap over to Diva is a very good pick, but it just kind of leaves that Ashe out to dry with the backline now.
Definitely.
Oh, big coach gun.
Trades coming through. Ball's on point. This is still a fightable fight as long as Hayden is able to get value out of this rally, but there's no one pushing with him. They're all just holding high ground as Tyranitar just... Ooh. Yikes, 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 yikes.
Really just a messy fight.
Split. They always go in one by one instead of going in together. There's no opportunities for them to push in as a team. Just always seems like Melbourne don't know what they're doing, and Meerkats at least have a semblance of an idea.
Meerkats always are going to win those messy fights with their DPS line, honestly. You just want to take these clean engages, get maybe date when they're going for an aggressive poke, and the engage is already starting here from Meerkats going fast.
Definitely, and not as force out. They use mines, but I'm not sure. Oh, Sam with 2 picks off the bat! What a minefield! Actually massive, and now the fight on point. They're gonna need to help out Reborn. Make sure that this point doesn't get any further. That is a great fight. Amazing eco push for Meerkats.
Amazing job from Sam there. Those mines were perfectly timed. Perfect split onto the team as well. Just being able to kill that backline and get out instantly.
Most definitely.
I will say Sam and Reborn do need to be sticking together more here. It's more just a free kill on the backline every single time when they do stick together.
And Swifter's now looking for an opportunity to get a nice... And a massive 3-man EMP onto the support line of Meerkats. Automatically, they have to push in. Dux goes down. Swifters gets traded, but this is still winnable for Melbourne. They have to find a pick-off date right now, or else Bob is going to find massive value for the rest of the team. Not use his dupe. Epic Truck goes down. Bob is on point. They have to create an engage, and and Reborn gets 2. What the bomb? It's actually massive, and now all of Melbourne's ults just invested automatically disregarded in value. There's no way for them to capitalize. They have to get a good fight eventually here. We're running down on the tick. It's 1 minute left.
That EMP was really mistimed, going in way before the team was ready. Ended up only getting 1 pick. As well as the fact that just those messy mid-fights, that's where Meerkats thrive.
And they're already getting just picked off. They're not able to cross the bridge, Seb. It's almost impossible. And now, it's last fight opportunity here. Melbourne, with the entirety of this cough drop cup in their hands. It's gonna come down to this fight. If they aren't able to clutch now, they might not ever have an opportunity to fight again.
30 seconds.
Meerkats here might just be moving on to the next stage of the cough drop cup. Honestly, if Melbourne can't get a fast engage here, it's over. They want a fast, clean engage where they can pick off a DPS.
Most definitely. We're just waiting for an opportunity here from Melbourne. Already the rally. It just seems so dire. They have to get a good pick. And Dallas goes down immediately. And the mine's on point. This doesn't seem probable. All 4 go down. It's just Slifters and Assassin Bolt on point. They need an opportunity. They need a pick, but they aren't getting it. Meerkat's not letting go for a second. They push all 6, and they get all 6. Team kill for Meerkats, and now they're going to the finals of the Cough Drop Cup. Massive, massive performance. What the fuck? Nah, bro.
Teams are a bit mixed up, as we can see, but honestly, near perfect engages every time from Sam, and just the follow-up from the DPS line of Meerkats was perfect there. The backline really just being able to stay alive on their own, being able to do whatever they'd like, just providing that support to their DPS, to Sam.
If there's a player of the match, I'm not even give it to DPS. Sam has done crazy this whole match. Just maintaining space, always creating distraction. There was no opportunity for Melbourne to even rotate. It was actually perfect engages every time from Sam. You don't get that from main take often, not at this rate.
That ball was able to just create so much space, which the Sigma was able to capitalize on, the Diva was able to capitalize on, the DPS were. It was just so much space created that Melbourne were just stuffed every single fight and lost to those pincers. Was one of the most common ways they'd lose that fight.
Are we getting an interview, Elianos? Yeah. I
Interview
want
Sam.
Yeah, give me
I
Sam.
want Sam.
I want him.
What? Dux is the new owner of the game.
Sam agreed.
Sam, just we're on stream. Watch your language. But
Okay.
yeah.
Please
Hello?
don't do that. It makes me so fucking.
Okay, so Sam, how does it feel after that win? That pretty decisive win over the Melbourne Midnights, or yeah, that.
I'll tell you, the Kiki. It feels pretty good.
Glad to hear it.
I
No, go ahead. That's
I was gonna say I'm a little terrified of our upcoming opponent, which I assume is Lobsters. I don't know if we can do it again, but I'm feeling pretty good for now.
Do you have anything planned for the Lobsters for the next stage of the Cough Drop Cup? What's your big plan?
Oh yes. Oh, if I said it out loud, I mean I'd give it away. But let's just say I'll be on hog. Okay.
What type of hog? Are we talking a road hog or street hog?
A little of both, I think.
Oh my.
That could be massive for you guys. Genuinely, it seems like Lobsters have struggled against the hog all season, but they do have alt-right power. There is opportunity for Lobsters to go in and just entirely dog whistle that entire fucking game. And is there any fear that your political scrutiny will come to fruition?
Yes, I'm
What are
worried
you saying?
it might bite me in the ass. This one, I've said some things that I probably shouldn't get away with. We'll see if
I
it
know
catches
Lobsters
up to
don't
me.
hear anything. They've done so much despicable shit. It's just impossible to like even hold them accountable. But if you have a troubled past, I'd be careful out there, Sam.
I heard the
No,
Lobsters
it's concealed
egged,
for now.
I heard the Lobsters egged the beach ball team house.
Oh,
I don't know if that's
fuck.
a true rumor. But,
Disgusting.
well, thank you, Sam, for joining us.
Of course,
for
of
this
course. Thank you
interview.
for having me.
Cough Drop, do you have any parting words for the stream?
If you get doxxed, just swap your IP with my IP and you'll be safe. Okay.
Okay, what
Be
is
safe,
it?
Sam.
What is it? Can you tell me?
Thank you all for joining
All right,
us
guys,
for this.
we're gonna have to end the stream right now.
Yeah, that. Thanks,
With
guys.
that, honestly, Sam, just hand me your number after this.
Oh,
Be safe out
okay.
there. Be safe out there, Sam.